Hey there, Becky. It's Chris over at Kosh Ford here in Edmonton. This is that Aviator you were looking at. Too bad there's not some up there. So here's the Aviator 2023. So this is the Reserve. Lots of stuff in this thing. Lots of safety features as well. Sonar sensors, emergency braking. I'm going to flip the camera around. Probably know. Hey, Brad. You probably know a lot about these since you had the Navigator before, and you probably already maybe even test drove one of these. But essentially, right down at the bottom here, you got your radar sensor. That essentially is there for the emergency braking as well as the adaptive cruise control. Then there's that camera you probably know about, reading the lines on the road, essentially just helping out with that lane assist. This one does come with the 3M already on there, so you don't have to worry about paying extra for that if that's something that is important to you. Does have the fog lights. Soon, in the next probably 3-5 years, you'll see fog lights kind of going away because LED is kind of taking over that. You don't really need fog lights when you have LED now. You do have the 360 degree view camera. You got your 18-inch, I believe, or 20-inch black rims. There's your camera for there. So you have 2 cameras on the front, 2 cameras on the sides, and 1 in the back. This one has the full panoramic sunroof, but let's open this bad boy up after I show you that this has the blind spot warning on both sides too. Does have the keyless entry. It has the memory seating up to 3. All of your seat adjustments is right here. So that's very, very handy to have. You're not having to fiddle around with it. And there's lots of different things that you can do with it now too. So you can have your left leg just more cushioned up. The other one you can have both cushioned up as you're driving. Very nice to have, especially on those longer drives. Lots of lumbar support on this as well. Now I'll just jump in here really quick. So yeah, there she is in all her glory. You got the heads up display on there too. It's just flashing all over the place just because my camera doesn't read it at the same time. It's not flashing in real life, just FYI. Then you have, this is my favorite button here, the camera button. So obviously, we all seen this before. I can actually just put it straight into drive as well and start going forward, and that camera is going to stay on as well. I hit it into park here. Let's hit that camera button one more time. So essentially, all of your sensors you can turn on and off, or you can just have a full 180 degree view as I go into drive. And I can't see past this car over here, but this can. So I can see everything that's kind of going on if I need to make that change. I guess I'm going for a drive. No, not really. So I'll park this guy. I'll go through a couple other things here. I'm not going to go through a whole system. Cars all have the same type of stuff in there, unless you really get down into like massage seatings and stuff like that. Now here's your cooled seats, heated seats, and heated steering wheel. You got your dual climate control, one side hot, one side cold. I call that saving relationships forever, pretty much. And then you have your drive modes. And your drive modes are going to come up on here. So you'll have a lot of different ones. You're probably familiar with deep conditions. There is slippery, but there's also deep conditions. So really tough, really packed down snow. Obviously these can go down like that. And then, yeah, so this does have a wireless charger. It kind of hides a little bit. Last time I tried to show somebody in a video, it just did this, which didn't really make any sense at all. But, and then you get the big panoramic sunroof right here. I'll jump into the back here now. Button to open the door is just this guy. Kind of neat, it's a little different. So here you go. Now, really quick, you do have these little shades here, both sides obviously. And so yeah, you got the nice little seats there. You have your third climate control as well as the seats being controlled in the back for cool and heated. So heated and cooled seats, amazing. I love that feature in the back. So will your passengers. Also, if I hit this button right here, the people in the back can also adjust the panoramic sunroof as well, which is very, very handy. Another couple things I do like to show people. So this is sitting pretty straight up. You can make it go at a little bit of more of an angle for little bit more of an easier ride for the passengers. And then this guy, if I hit this button, this essentially just slides it all the way open. And you can see there's lots of space there for a third row seating. And then it just sits right back up like that. And then finally, here's the back of it. It's not a black, it is a very dark red. It's like a maroon, almost like a red wine red kind of thing. And then I go over to back, get all your different sonar sensors. This does come with the hitch as well, I think. Don't quote me on that yet, but has the cover for it, so I'd have to double check on that. You got your button for the power lift gate as well. As you just hit this, the whole thing just closes and locks. You don't have to fiddle around with your keys. And then you got all your power stuff here too. So these just fold down right on their own. Pretty fancy, pretty fancy. And then you just have your 12-volt ports, all your different cup holders and everywhere. And then this guy, this can just be moved away for a second here. And then you have a lot of storage down here too, with a lot of this just being opened up so you can get into your spare tire. I'll fix that after. Anyways, Becky, let me know what you think. Hopefully this one works. I know it's a little above the kilometers that you're looking for, but these Aviators, they just last forever just because they have those 3-liter engines. So let me know what you think. 780-554-7883. Give me a shout. I'm here till 7 o'clock tonight, but I'm available after hours too. Just shoot me a text if you have any questions after hours. Talk to you soon.